Bully breeds, something you never heard before. They've been lying to you, they've been telling you the wrong stuff because they also don't know. So he's like a blind leading the blind. I'm an expert. My name is Chico Lopez, and I'm an expert in American Pitbull Terriers. And let me help you today. I'm sorry I've been working, came from outside. But I want to tell you something that you don't know. That when they tell you that the Pitbulls are part of the bully breeds, is an absolute lie. It's one of the biggest lies for an entire generation. Let me explain to you why. The American Pitbull Terrier breed was established somewhere between in the 1800s when the pit dogs, which are fighting dogs, were declared an American dog because everything has changed. The dog was different from the dogs they brought from the old continent, and they called them American Pitbull Terriers. 4 different words for one breed name. And the short nickname for that breed is called Pitbulls. Actually, the American Staffordshire Terriers came almost 100 years later, and the owners bought a lower level dog, and they used the same word Pitbull into their dogs, and it's a lie. So by the time you hit 1990 and the new generations from 1985 going forward, they were trying to destroy the breed, or they're trying to build their own dog. They say they call them American bullies, and they try to do that. And I just saw a video of actually the guy that started the whole project. One of the guys started the whole project, and he says clearly it'll take over 100 years for us to have established breed. So it's never even a breed, because there, and he said it himself in the video, there is so many dogs that are involved and so many people that are involved that is a problem, because everybody comes with their own concept of what is an American bully. It's a huge problem, and it happens to the American Pitbull Terriers as well. So many breeders, the more people you get involved, the more chaos you have. In American Pitbull Terriers, because we have a framework which is only the best, and it's only certain men that back in the days develop and build the breed, names that are established as pillars of the breed, like Carver, like Hollingsworth, like Earl Tudor, like different names like Wallace, and so on and so forth. Those names were those men that were the peaks, and they were creating the breed. You understand? And so when you have those individuals, they actually have a pattern that the dog was supposed to have, a dog that was kind, it was great with children, because there are a secret that you don't know, and they will not tell you. That the word courage is the #1 word in American Pitbull Terrier creation, which they call it gameness. And the word gameness, which is courage, goes along together as a twin with loyalty, which becomes perfect for pets, because you want your pets to be loyal, to be brave, and to have courage, to influence your children, to influence your life, and make you happy, and never give up, and never betray you. Okay, so it's a bear coming to hurt you, it's a wolf coming to hurt you. That dog might know that he's gonna die, and he will take that death with pleasure because he wants to serve you. That's courage and loyalty in one word. American Pitbull Terriers, one name of a dog. So they were never called bullies. They were never called bully breeds. This thing about the word pitbull is actually an umbrella term. This stuff came from soft boys, young people, 25, 30, 40 years old. Some of them are good people with goodwill, enthused about what they're doing, with tremendous high level of ignorance. And actually, to a point, it's not even their fault. Some of the old timers from 1970s and American Pitbull Terriers, they stood quiet. They didn't say nothing, mainly because they were going through a process where there was a witch hunt against American Pitbull Terrier breeders by the United States government. They started talking about it in the 1970s. By 1976, they created what is called the Animal Welfare Act. And by 1978, 79, people started already creating the junkyard dog, the guard dog, the aggressive dog. And then a group of batos started thinking that those were the real pit bulls, those junkyard dogs created by a part of society, but those were the fake pit bulls. And those are the grandparents of the American bully. And that's why if you study the Kimbo genetics of the American bully, you'll find out that the American bully, the XL, the XX, the giant pit bull, all those dogs are actually fake pit bulls. They started as fake pit bulls. You got to study your own thing. So that they say that the pit bull is a term to cover all this mess they created, and it's not. The word pit bull belongs to a single breed. It's called American Pitbull Terrier. That the AKC didn't want to recognize it as a breed, don't matter. The AKC didn't create any breed. They only registered for profits. The men that create the breeds are men like me, historical men with a background, 34 years of creating the greatest American Pitbull Terriers in the history of the breed. Most consistent dogs. You go to 123pitbulls.com, the real pitbulls.com, chicolopez.com, and you'll discover, study Chico Lopez, any Pitbull breeder, any bully breeder. You look at them, you study me, and compare them and compare me. I create dogs that connect with humans in ways you could not imagine. They're loving, they're caring, and great people have them. I don't sell a lot of dogs. I make these videos to educate the new generation, because one time I was a rookie, and one time I also was confused. I want to de-confuse you and get you into the right path, which is what the old-timers didn't do. They stood quiet. By 1990s, when the blue fake Pitbull, the blue nose, the blue dog, and all those dogs became popular, the American Pitbull Terriers being sold for $500, the fake ones was being sold as a fashion dog, as a coloration, a specific coloration, mutation, a whole bunch of BS, and they were sold for $10,000, $15,000, $50,000 to a lot of dummies out there, and those dogs were more profitable. So what they did is they dropped the breed and they moved into those dogs. And they lost the genetics. And some of the genetics that stood around were taken by thugs, American classic thugs, dog fighters, rapists, criminals. And those guys are the ones that are fighting dogs currently in America right now under the pretense of dogman, breeder, whatever they want to call. So you got different groups, and all of them are absolutely incorrect when it comes to the American Pitbull Terrier. Show dog people. Well, in the American Pitbull Terrier breed, the show dog is one that looks like and resembles as close as possible to the real deal. They're not the real deal. They might be connected in the long far past through genetics on relationship of being family. It'll be like a far cousin of Michael Jordan with the last name Jordan saying, I'm related to Michael Jordan, so I qualify to be a superstar in the NBA, and I'm also a great legend, billionaire, legendary basketball player. No, you're not. You're just a Jordan, and maybe you are 5.8 tall, so you don't even qualify to play basketball in your neighborhood. So anyhow, this is Chico Lopez. The umbrella term for American Pitbull Terriers in absolute lie is BS, and it started by people who don't know better and they want to trick you. And some of them don't want to trick you, they're just plain ignorant. 123pitbulls.com. I don't want to sell your dog. I only breed 30 to 40 dogs a year for now. Maybe in the future when I have an avalanche of doctors, lawyers, engineers that are looking for a super pet and don't want to breed, I might breed some more. But right now, that's the only thing I'm happy on breeding, discovering great people, because I don't allow people to breed my dogs. I don't allow people to do anything illegal. My name is Chico Lopez, and the lady you hear in the back talking is my wife, Thais Lopez, the great. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and I hope that this video added value to your life. Take care. Bye-bye.